Sometime, somewhere, someone is plotting a government overthrow. A small republic is in danger. It's time for the one-man army. There! Shoot him!
There are all sorts of video game sound effects that people get nostalgic over. Be it the sound of Mario picking up a coin or Pac-Man eating pills. But for me, the very distinct soundscape of Time Crisis is what gives me goosebumps. It's everything from the way the narrator says action and reload, to the way the gunshots sound different whether you are inside or outside. Also, let's not forget the cheesy dialogue from every character in the game.
She must be dead by now.
Don't come!
Rachel McPherson.
Since you have traveled so very far, be my guest and let me entertain you!
Sharudo Garo.
When Time Crisis hit the arcades in '95, it was an all-new light gun experience. Where the space previously had been dominated by Mad Dog McCree and Virtua Cop, this brand new game had a pedal on it that was used to take cover and reload your gun, adding a new layer of interactivity. Of course, you couldn't sit around in cover forever. As the title of the game suggested, you only had a limited amount of time that got extended each time you cleared an area of enemies. Like other light gun games, speed and skill with the gun is the key to victory, and in Time Crisis you'll want to prioritize the red enemies first as they are crack shots, and the brown vested enemies second as they throw grenades at you. Apart from shooting orange enemies that gives you bonus time, there are also several places where you can shoot a crate or an oncoming car to take out your enemies and cut a few seconds off your time. When the game came out for the PlayStation in '97, it was available in a bundle with Namco's Gun Con. It didn't have a pedal or kickback like the arcade version, and instead you held down a button on the side of it to take cover.
The hotel is actually a front for their weapons factory. This is their leader, also known as Kantaras. Intel came up empty on Kantaras. We don't even know a real name or gender. However, we do have positive verification that they are Wild Dog's arms supplier.
To further extend the game, there was also a brand new special mission where you were sent after Kantaras, who is the weapon supplier of the ever-present Wild Dog. This was a great addition to the home version of the game, with brand new assets and new bosses to fight.
Action! There! Reload! Get him! Freeze! Fire! Action! Freeze! Get him! Freeze!
Nice to meet you, Richard. Welcome to Kantaras Base. You're just in time for the party. I've arranged a dancing partner for you. Dance, baby, dance. Dance to the death.
There he is! Fire!
Time Crisis have had many sequels, but I've always preferred the first one. It has so many amazing moments, like the first boss fight with the ninja, the shootout with the helicopter, and the boss fight with Gerudo, who is much better with his throwing knives than any of his henchmen is with their gun. When you've finally defeated him and think the game is over, Wild Dog takes Rachel with him and escapes to the roof. As you chase him through the castle and finally reach him on the roof, he blows up the clock tower, wounds Rachel and takes you on in an epic battle.
Freeze! Both you and this stinking castle can burn for all I care. So long.
Let me go!
Hold it!
As you defeat Wild Dog, rescue Rachel and fly off into the sunset, it made me feel much more like an action movie hero than any other game before it, and this is why I like this game so much. Now you could argue that a light gun game has pretty limited replayability, but Time Crisis is a game I've replayed more often than any of the many current games from this generation. So hook up your PlayStation to your CRT television, grab your gun con and become the one-man army.